not trust the government. And why should they trust us? They ran a $16 million bond underneath y'all, would not let y'all vote for it because they didn't think you were smart enough to. So they didn't let you vote for it. I'm going to bet you everyone in here, if you would have had the option to vote for that bond to restore the police department and rebuild another fire department, I'm going to bet you everyone, if you would have voted yes for it, it would have had been on the ballot.
Been on the ballot, yeah.
Am I correct?
Yep.
That's all that had to be done, was put on the ballot and tell people that you trust them because you want their trust. And because of that, we know, I wasn't here then, but I don't feel like you trust us now anyway because of things like that. And things like we've done to that city attorney. He spoke the truth and he hurt two people's feelings. Oh my gosh. I've been in public service all my life. I know what it's like to work for the people. Mr. Valdez, I have nothing against you. I know you're a good attorney. I know you're going to be a judge, but the way that you were brought in here was not right. They should not have fired or run off our city attorney who was trying to help this council, was trying to help this city, was trying to do something for this city that the former attorney got us sued every time we turned around. And they allowed it because they kept that city attorney. Till it finally got unbearable and they had to do something about it. Mr. Thomas was teaching us how to run these councils correctly. How to get that charter changed and renewed and brought up to speed because it hadn't been done in 4 years. And it wasn't done very good then. So everybody can think what they want. But the real reason is because the man was good for this city. But he wasn't good for a couple of people.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why myself.
$1 in and out again.
Joe, would you like to say anything?
Come on, Joe.
Well, just on the October 8th, Randy, you called and your question to me was, did I visit with Mr. Edwards? The answer was no.
Did you tell Mr. Edwards that you voted to fire Thomas?
I didn't even talk to Mr. Edwards that whole week.
Mr. Edwards told me he had 3 votes. 2 times he told me he had 3 votes. One time he changed it to, I have 2 votes now, and one came in later. Then he changed it to, I had 1 vote, and I talked to the mayor, and then we had the votes. The lies caught up with Mr. Edwards. And I was not allowed to tell the truth in the executive session. I was called a liar. Numerous times by a couple of people that continually called me a liar. I don't lie. I'll tell you how it is. You may not like it, but I don't care. I'm not going to lie to you. Would you have voted to terminate Thomas?
I was not going to accept it.
You were not going to accept his resignation? There you have it, folks. In a nutshell. We all got mad at Joe because he didn't show up at the meeting. I believe what he was told, it wasn't necessary for him to be at the meeting. Right?
Correct.
By who?
So, by the 8th, let's see, October 8th, about 8:59, one question I have that's lingering is, if we were in executive session October 7th, how did that email leak out?
Oh, I don't know about that email. I didn't do that. But I can tell you that the 8 days didn't expire until the next day of us accepting the termination of Thomas.
So, Randy, when I talked to you on the 8th, the answer I got from Mr. Edwards was, had I been here, it wouldn't have made a difference. He was already gone.
That's not true. The date of his resignation letter was, and Carlos, correct me if I'm wrong.
May I interrupt? I don't know what item this is on the agenda, but I don't see it on the agenda.
It's under comments.
Comments are one thing, discussion is another.
Okay,
This
but
is
I'm
not a
doing
comment.
comments right now for these people to understand what
It's not on the
happened
agenda.
and why our attorney was
It's
run
called
off.
city council comments.